Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play City Skylines. Welcome back to 5B1C. We will be starting round 3 now with this video, and what we are doing today is going to be starting to incorporate the Pedestrian Plazas and Promenades DLC pack, and the content creator packs too. But that's why we took a little break for the last couple of weeks, because of the new DLC. We wanted to launch the new round with that content. So thank you to everybody who is participating and our guest creators. Make sure you go and check that playlist to see all the great videos we've done. But what I want to do today is I want to build a pedestrian area in here. And the reason I want to do this is, one, because we want to show that content and have it in the build, but also because I really like this low density development here, and I want to create a little bay here and really fill this area in with a little bit more. And I think we'll get more residential, but also we need a little bit, well, no, we've got a bit of commercial. We've got like a leisure district over here. We have high density commercial in there. So I think, yeah, we could get a mixed use, get a little bit of a plaza in here. But what I want to do first is get that bay the way that I want it. So we are going to come in here and grab this, and we're going to go up to about 150 meters. I want to have this be a hill with massive cliffs. It's going to be like a feature hill for here. Then we will come in, we'll bring this up like that. So it's going to be like a rock. And of course, got to take out the trees so that we can see what we're working on and keep them out of the way. We'll go back and add them again later. But that definitely helps form this. And that's already looking like a pretty natural formation here. To come up out of the sea too, so we don't just have one plain old rock here, like one cliff. I don't know enough about geography or geology to know what would cause this, but I do know that this would be a pretty good thing. And then maybe over here they kind of smooth it out on their own. I kind of like that. Now we're going to go in and just smooth it a tiny bit. Because you want rough edges, but you don't want anything that's super rough. Like that pool there that would have formed. There, I kind of like that. How does that look? Yeah, just kind of gives that area another little feature. Maybe it was originally an island and then at some point it got filled. I don't know. I don't know about that. But I do know that next I want to come in here and we are going to end up flooding this area. Maybe we don't need to do that. This could be a deeper little bay. Let's go ahead, and the other idea I had with this is I want to get some rock formations in here. Get this cave off the end. Yeah, that should work. And then we'll get a few of these rocks in too, just to make this whole area a little bit rockier. And then we'll get these on the cliffs. And that overall should really add into this. Yeah, I like the vibe this is giving in here. Okay, then actually that's pretty good. Let's get some trees on the top. Not on the rocks though. Yeah, I like that a lot. We're gonna lower the strength and we're gonna get a couple of rocks or a couple of trees in there. So there wouldn't be as many for sure, but there might be some. growing in the cracks in between the rocks. Okay, so that is our feature for over there. And then what I want to do with the rest of this is make the brush size a little bit bigger. And actually, we might be able to work with what we've got here. But I want to come out just a little bit more over here. And then smooth this out. Okay, then we'll get just a little bit of a beach in here. That water is going to be a little bit mad for a little bit. Probably do some flooding over here of Yumbo's area, but that should be fine. Okay, so now the next thing I want to do is figure out what we're going to do with the roads. And I think what I want is the cargo area to be over here, because I want to make this into a little park with a trail going up into the top. And we need to sort out the garbage. Now, over in here, Overcharged Egg was kind enough to get us another waste complex already set, so hopefully that will work. And we have a little bit of death care issue over here. Let's check on that too. But first, autosave coffee time. Okay, so death care. That didn't give me the overlay. Death care, yep, that's what I want. This cemetery is full out here and we don't have a crematorium. So let's slow back down and decide what we want to do. First of all, this needs to be filled. And second of all, it looks like we have space here. It has to be placed, it is roadside. Okay, we'll do it this way. Get that in there. And then we'll just put a path in between. And put a couple of trees in. There we go. Something very simple there, just to get death care out in that area. And now we have kind of smoothed out over here. The water situation is solved. We can come in, and I actually want to flatten this a little bit. I'm going to come in and about that brush size. Because what I want to do is over here, we're going to put a couple of park amenities, because I do want to come in here. We're going to get park area up here. And we'll probably get another one over on that beach. But this is going to be called Cave of Wonders. Kids have been having me watch Aladdin a couple of times lately, and so now I've been thinking of the Cave of Wonders. Okay, but anyway, we're going to come in here, and I want to bring this road a little bit further. Although I think what we'll do is we'll grab this one instead, because then we can get cargo deliveries and drop-offs in here. They're going to be a little bit noisy. We'll bring this over like that, and then I want to bring in parking lot road this way, and let's get contour lines. We're going to stop right before the contour. Yeah, like all the way over there. And in fact, I wonder if we should continue, because like I said, I want to get I want to have a beach over here. So we could have this entire thing be a little bit of a parking lot. Let's have one segment in here like that, so we can get a park entrance there. And then we'll have another one over on this side. And then bring that over like that. Now I feel like we need to extend this further along. Yeah, I think we do. So this can come around a little bit further. Then we're going to have to do some tricky work over here. So what I think I want to do is bring the tram in a little bit. We're going to pause. Let's get this tram out of the way first. Go on, guys. Hurry up. Move, move. Ah, here's another one. Oh no. Okay, that idea is out. We're going to take this tram line out for a moment. I know, it looks so nice. But trust me on this. We're going to come in here, and we are going to grab our tram line and make sure that we get the right one. Okay, and then I want to bring it around this way. And for now, this is obviously not going to be what the tram does. I'm just trying to get it out of my way. And over here, what I want to do is we would need a tram road. This one will work. I want it to extend a little bit further in here to about there. And then this for now will just come down here so that we can unpause the game, although now we don't have a stop here. Let's bring that over there. I should have moved that first. There we go. Okay. And then this road, our parking lot, can extend like that. And then we'll get another park entrance here for the beach. I wonder if we should combine those. We probably should. Yeah. We'll combine those. So there's one park here. Cave of Wonders and beach. Yeah, okay. That'll work. So what I want to do is then we're going to get the pedestrian area figured out here. And the first thing we do with that is we create the pedestrian area, of course. That's going to be on this side of the road. Come all the way to this road. And Cooper pedestrian area shall not be its name. There, that is labeled in there. What could I name this? We've got the Heights, we've got the Cave of Wonders. I still don't like this. Just call this... what if we call it the Beach of Wonders? So that we kind of play on that Cave of Wonders, but we also have the beach. Okay, but then what I want to do is we'll just call this... We've got Port Pampatar. We could call this Pampatar Square. Well, no, we've got Pampatar Mall there. I do want to do something with Pampatar. I don't know. Pampatar Peninsula, I guess. We'll call it that for now. For lack of a better name. I need more coffee. I'm not being super creative with naming this morning. But we are going to get, like I said, our cargo in here. Unfortunately, it is pretty noisy and it's going to make them mad. But we don't really have many other spots because this, I don't want it to be near the front of it. Suppose, and I don't want the trucks to come all the way into the parking lot either. We could put it on this side. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So we've got that now. We have a service point. We have that operating. This is going to be our main area in. So what we'll do is we'll come in here and we'll grab... Which one do I want? I really like the bluestone. So we'll do that. Autosave, coffee time. And I think I want just the plain bluestone coming in here. Like that. We're going to take out these small pedestrian road or paths. And that's going to be our main way in. Then we'll get some plazas here. And of course, I like this. That's always a really cool entrance in there. And then we'll squeeze a few food truck plazas in on the side of this. Now, it's time to think about that tram line. I do think we have it stop right over in here. And I think what we'll do is we'll bring it along the back side of this. And then stop here and go over that way. Or we bring it along here, what we can do. Let's grab that road. If it is say here. Yeah, it could go there. And then we can just, okay, we're going to pause and take, okay, first we're going to move this tram line so we don't have any troubles. Let's take this out now. And what I'm thinking is then we come in and we extend, oh, where's the thing I want here? We extend this further along, and then we come in and we move these over just slightly. Actually, that's good, because then we can get a path in here. Like that. Then people can get down here to this path. And then we just need the tram. Just want this. Here we go. That's going to be too tight of a curve, I bet. Let's bring this down just a little bit further. If we go here, and then what curve can we get in there? That is a 90-degree curve. That looks pretty good, actually. And then from here, we can continue. We could curve back over. But I think what I want to do is bring it over this way. And I want to come out about the same angle as this. What angle do we have there? That's 90 degrees. That is 70 from there. So what is that? Okay, so that's 70 degrees. So this is 110 degrees. Half of 110 is about 55. So we want to come off about here. That theoretically should be about the same split, I think. And then we'll bring this in like that. Yeah, that I think looks good. Then over here, we're going to take that back out. Actually, I do want that there, because what I want to do then is do another 90-degree turn here. So we curve in there, we get our stop right there. And then this, we need to bring that in nicely. Actually, we don't even need that. We could come in here like this. And like that. And then just get them in the right direction. Okay, we've got our tram line coming through here. This did not connect well. It's mad about something. Is that a node controller issue here? Middle, there we go. Okay, yep, there we go. That looks good. That comes over in here, and then we just want to grab that stop. Actually, we'll keep that one there. And get another one over in here. Yeah. So now we've got our tram line in here. Yeah, I like that. Kind of creates this really interesting crossing here. And yeah, okay. Then we're going to continue here. This road is going to go all the way down to there. Yeah. And then we'll have a large entrance to the park here. And that needs to be centered on this. So, sight lines, and that actually does not need to be in that pedestrian area. We want to make sure that this road is not in our pedestrian area here. That way, we should be able to get cars back in here. Ah, here's the problem over on this side. It's mad about that. So we'll bring this out. And that can continue like that for now, I guess. And that should be functional. Cannot be reached. You can be reached. What vehicles are not allowed on this road? Everything is allowed on that road. Reset objects. You're still mad. Okay, here's something really interesting. So right now, this is centered on here, but if I move it just a little bit, it is off of the center of the node and it works just fine. But I think because we have the pedestrian road coming in here, it is mad. So if it's right on the center, it doesn't work. So we can't quite have it centered, which is a bummer, but not too big a deal. Now I do want to come in here, and I forgot to actually add the parking lot spaces, so we're going to do that really quick. And we're going to have to do a little bit of tricky work in here. Okay, so now we've got that all in there. What I want to do is I want this mostly to be like a focus on... Oh man, Yumble, all of your buildings are really mad over here. We need to get some medical coverage in. And yeah, we don't have anything over here. We need a clinic. We're gonna squeeze one in somewhere. Yeah, so this thing over here probably needs to be cleaned up at some point. But let's go ahead and put a clinic over here. We don't need... Well, actually, we could use a hospital. Let's get a high-capacity hospital over here. Yeah, we don't have a hospital downtown. Let's get one here. Get it there. And then what we're going to do is we'll put a big parking lot behind there. And I want to bring the entrance over this way. And then a big parking lot there. And then, yeah, we can have another... Well, I don't want to have another node there. That'll be fine. And I don't want to do too much with that. I really just wanted to add that little thing in there so that they can get ambulances out over this way to help those sick citizens. Okay, so now what I was saying is I want to have mostly be residential in here. And what we'll do is now we'll use the bluestone with the trees down the center. And I want to bring them out this way. Or like bring the road out this way. And down over here, I think I want to mirror this with the pedestrian road. So we are going to try network multi-tool. We're going to create parallel road from here to here. That is like exactly what I want. Yeah. And then from here to here. Although I want them to connect here. And then this will come out, say here. Yeah, I like that. So we kind of mirror that a little bit, and then this can come over that way and have a crossing there. Don't know which direction I want to go there yet, but this one can curve in that way too. Then we'll just bring a road. Let's see, I want to maximize our space in here. Do that. And then over in here, see, it made sense to come off of that node. We'll do that. Now over in here, what I want to do is we'll take that node back out really quick. That one there. And that all looks fine. Yeah, so I want to get a lot of the roads in place before we do anything further. This can come all the way down. And yeah, we can end in there. Do we have collision turned off? Yeah, I must have toggled something by accident. Then this can come out straight and come in that way. Yeah, I kind of like that. And so that'll be a residential area back in there. This road come across there, and I think I want parallel along here too. From here only to there, yeah. And then we're going to curve here like that. And then over on this side, I want this to come out farther. And that I want to be a 90-degree angle here. Then this can come out the rest of the way. Although that's not really where I want it. I want it here. We'll do that. That will work. Okay, so now we've got a lot of these roads in place. Let's come in here and finish up this little area. I think I want to work in this, and I want to change this to pedestrian. And then I kind of want to convert this as well. So we're going to do that, and we need to then make sure that that area is in our pedestrian area. It is. We're going to come in over here, though, and take these buildings out so that we kind of end right there. And then what I want to do is we're going to come in here before I forget and change this to commercial wall-to-wall, office wall-to-wall, and residential wall-to-wall. And actually, we need to do a regular district over that. And there we go. So I just changed the whole district of Pampatar then. What district is that? Is that Hemlock District? Gotta correct this before we forget. Okay. This one here, Pampatar City. Where is that? There it is. Yep, we want to remove that. We want to make sure we don't have that on anywhere here. No specialization. No specialization. And no special. That one was... Yeah, we had it self-sufficient. Is that what we want there? No, I don't think so. No, those are the regular buildings. Okay, that should be fine. And then over in here, we are just going to quickly do this. I'm glad I caught that, because otherwise that could have been a very disastrous chain of events there. We're just going to do this right in here. And that will be, of course, now it like overlaps here. We're going to change this and just do period. So that district is in here. And we can come in here and we can do that, that, and that. So now anything we zone in here will be wall to wall. Now we want to come back in here, and I want this road. So then that will come down like that. And I want a pedestrian path to continue here. So I want to make sure that goes all the way there, and then we're going to use node controller really quick to make sure that we've got a crossing here. There we go. So now they can cross there, and get anybody over here can easily get to that that tram stop. And then here we are going to put in a curve like that. I apologize for that noise there. That was my coffee mug. Yeah. That will be good. And then over here, we can get another grid square. This will come down a little bit further. That can go all the way over to there. And I want to remove this node here. There we go. That will be quite nice. And that can go... Actually, I think I do want that other road there. So I want to continue this all the way down here. Yeah, I like that look. Okay, now back to this path. I want this to come in somehow. I kind of like that. Yeah, actually, I like that a lot. And then here, we'll bring this down that way. And we'll get one more over here. And get that right there, just about 90 degrees. Yeah, that should work out pretty well. Let's come in here really quick and just remove this node. And then we're going to use move it to just make that a little bit better here. That works. I like that. Okay, so now we've got our roads in place. We're going to leave this open for more cargo stuff. But I want to come over here and get this in place too. That is not quite going to line up right, so we're going to put this like that. Okay, so now we've got a path through there, and I think that's all going to be good. Let's get some water in. Okay, that should work for water. And now we have a lot of demand for residential because our unemployment is really low. So we're going to go right into that. We'll get some here. And all the way over to there. And then here, we're going to put commercial right in there. Commercial will line this promenade. And then we'll get low density over in here along the park. And of course now I actually have way too much commercial in this area. But we will come over here and this will be more commercial. Oh, no, nope, 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 nope. We don't want that there. That can be some office space. I think what we're going to have to do is just live with this cargo issue. We need, yeah, you know what we're going to do? We're going to move this. I think it'll be fine over here. Can it be placed on that road? Can be placed on that road. Okay, so that's fine. And then we're going to extend our pedestrian road that way. Yeah. So what we'll have, I mean, we might have a little bit of noise complaints over here, but similar to there, with the hospital here, it should be pretty good. Let's go ahead and change this too, by the way. Large ambulance from that one. Okay, so then we can come back in here, and I'm just going to do commercial in here. Because that is what we need. We need a lot of residential growth. This area will be left open for further cargo. And we can extend out in here really quick too. Go like this, and then we'll get a little path here, or like a extension of that. Yeah, I like that. I just want to move this over a tiny bit there. Okay, and then we can fill that with residential. All right, so while that is filling in, I'm going to do some detail work. Although before I do the detail work, these garbage things are really bothering me. And I know that we have the processing capability, but I also feel like, okay, we've got a thing there. They're not quite getting over here. We're going to need another processing facility, or not quite a processing thing, but I think a recycling thing will work. Transfer facility gets more cargo trucks though, or more garbage trucks. I kind of want to put it in here, but is that going to cause garbage? Or pollution? No, it does not cause pollution. Okay. Just wanted to double check that. And then we can get that. This is going to be park buildings there. It's really going to lower the value of that place. I don't like it there. Can tuck it over here. Yeah. It'll lower the value over here a little bit, but I think, I mean, you're already kind of in an industrial area. Though, I guess, speaking of that, we can just put it over here. Put that there, and then that will add more trucks. I feel like we really would see another bridge over here. Could get a bridge right here while we're at it. And so we'll grab the industrial road and we will cross here. I want elevated from here to here. Yeah, that can just add another access point there. Simple little thing. Okay, now I'm going to do some detail work. Okay, so like I said, just a little bit of detailing. What I did is I wanted to make this a little bit more accessible, first of all. And so I made what I think maybe is a wheelchair accessible like crossing thing there with the curbs. I think it looks cool. They are a tiny bit high. Maybe I need to lower them a little bit, but it's also fine. I mean, when you're out this way, it just adds a little bit. And I also made that node smaller. I did that off camera before the episode started. I wanted to test out the idea, or not before the episode, but before I started recording today. And now I'm rambling. But yeah, that's that. And we are filling in nicely. Let's check unemployment. Still 1%. I was hoping to get more people in. These actually don't fit very many when you're the wall to wall. But I think it creates a nice atmosphere out here on Pampatar Peninsula. Let's work on the park a little bit now. So what I want is a very basic park. Let's get a couple more entrances, actually. We'll get one over here. Side entrance, and then we'll get a side entrance there. And a side entrance there. And then we'll just bring a very basic path out here. I wonder, can I get that parallel again? From here to here. Yeah, that looks good. So we'll get that there, and then we'll bring this simple this way. Ground level, I don't know why it's going to a bigger path. I wonder, hopefully, no, those are too close. Looks like people are coming in. Let's go ahead and redo that. So we need a little bit more space between these. So we're going to do the parallel road. Come over here, and then we want to add a little bit here. So we're going to do plus. And I want it to line up about there, I think. And then, like I said, we can come in here. And we can come in here. Now we've got a path there. That is very beautiful. I like that. Do the same thing here. I want to switch that to the other side. So we are going to tab. Oops. And then we entered. No, come on. Okay, let's try this again. So it entered first person mode when I did that, and that was the problem. But we'll get this here. That was 20 meters out. And then we can get a path a little bit further in. And then this one can come out here. Let's bring this like that. Very nice. Oh, we've got a fire. Hopefully somebody comes in to put that out. We also have a sick person there. Yeah, the fire truck should be able to come in here just fine. Where is the fire truck, though? There comes a police officer coming in. There's a fire truck coming in all the way from over there. Where do we have the coverage? What? We have no fire... okay. Budget. I tell you, the budget here, we are having a little bit of trouble. Let's get a high capacity fire station. And we're going to put it over in here. Hopefully, I mean, that's going to cost $2,000 a week. And it didn't even give us the coverage over here to really get the upgrade bonus. But hopefully it will work. I mean, we won't have as many fires. We're still having trouble with garbage. Yeah, but I mean, we've got multiple things there. Let's see what other things we need. It's probably because everything is stretched thin with so much driving. And that is just something we're going to deal with throughout the series. We've been dealing with it. It's not going to get better. These are upgrading. That is really good to see. So maybe we'll get taller buildings as they upgrade. What else do they need? Operating normal. You need land value higher. So what can we do to increase the land value? Yeah, it's not all that high. Unlocking, we don't need any of those. We need a little bit more land value to get those ones. But I think if we just upgrade this park or get the park going, we'll increase that land value some more. So bring that out this way, and then this is going to curve along here. I guess we could have this parallel here too. So bring this in like that, and then this out like that. So now that path goes all the way there. Now, is there a way that we can get a path up to the top of this? So we'll do the gravel path, because the gravel path does not change the terrain. And then we'll bring it along this way and hopefully up here. Whoever climbs up this is going to have to do quite a bit of intense climbing. But it might be worth it, because they can come over here. And then, do we have nature reserve stuff unlocked? We do. We can get a nice lookout up here. Slope too steep. Okay, we're going to put it somewhere else and then use move it. Because move it does not care how steep the slope is. Yeah, I mean, that's not the most compelling view. Let's bring it up a little bit there. This side would be the better view. Let's get another one. Put that there, and then we need it to be the same height as that tree. Yeah. Of course, then you can spy on whoever lives over there, but you also get a nice view of the city. So that is really what we want. And then I want to bring a path out here too, and maybe we can get a nice path along this way using the nature reserve path. So we'll bring it this way like that. And actually, I want that to be elevated. And I want to turn off collision so we don't lose those rocks. We're going to make this look better in a moment, or like the right height for this. So I know that we are kind of... Okay, let's take a break and change that. Okay, so that comes along here really cool. And then I think if we continue that a little bit further, the same idea of what I'm doing, just coming along here, and then we'll bring it back down to ground level around here. Eventually, that is a super steep thing. So we're going to do this with the multi-tool and figure out the right slope for coming all the way over to here. 10%. Yep, that should work, actually. Whoa, power issue. Major power issue. What do we have going on? We're not getting anything from the solar plant. There's a fire. Well, good thing we just put in that fire department, because now that solved the issue. Okay, not a big deal. Everything's fine. No panic. Okay, so we want to have that be a nice curve. And then all of this, I want that to be a smooth look to it. And then we can come in with this. So we want from here to here. Very nice. That's better. And then here we just need this one to be up and over that rock. Or go around it. There we go. That should work. And then just make this a nice curve. This as well. There we go. So now we've got a nice path around that to get a nice look at stuff. This can be lowered a little bit, I think. Although that is not terrain based, so it can't be lowered. Okay, now let's come back in here. We can walk by that, but we can't actually have any lookout thing. But we can, I think, get this to be on here. Let's get that prop there, and then we're going to raise it up. Prop. Okay, if we raise this, nope, we don't have that mod. Okay, forget that idea. So then we get in there nicely. Wow, we've got a lot of abandonment. What are you guys mad about now? Was it all that power? Oh, not enough goods. Yeah, unemployment is a real major issue. So what we're going to do is convert more of this to residential. And then get residential along here as well. In fact, I'm going to convert all of this. Residential all in there. And then all along here too. Like that. So we have a little bit of commercial, but most of it is residential in here. And that should probably give us the focus that we want. Yeah, definitely a residential focus. Okay, but let's get back to the park, because I really think that the park being over here is going to help increase all of that. So let's come in, and we don't have an amusement park yet? That would be interesting somewhere, but not yet, not today. So let's get a restroom over here. And an info booth. We can actually put that off the main road. Then we'll get a park. That doesn't quite fit there. Can get a gazebo in here. And in here, both of those need to be at the right height for this. This one and this need to be down at the ground. That's a good spot. That one needs to be a little bit lower yet. There we are. And then a little bit more in here. I think we'll get a chess match or a chess board here. Yeah, that looks cool. And then a plaza. Well, no. I don't like that. But we can get some beach stuff. I think we have Parkify. We don't have Parkify. It's always hard to keep track of what mods you have in collaborations like this. Just have various gazebos, get a playground in there. We don't have a trampoline park, but we can bring another nature reserve path out this way, just out into the woods, and then we'll get another lookout thing out here. Yeah, just a lookout so that people can come out here and look out at the ships. There we are. And then we'll bring that path back this way and end over there. Yeah, I like that. And in fact, we'll just bring this in that way too. And then we can come in with our forest brush, and we have prop and tree anarchy on. So let's turn that back off. We have collision turned on too. Let's toggle that. Okay. And then we want this to be thicker in here. Yeah, let's get a nice thick thing there. And that should be good in this space. So we've got a little bit of a beach that could be detailed at some point. And we've got trees along here. That I messed up. And then this forest can just kind of continue together there. And I think what we'll do is I'm going to get trees right in between here as well. And I will just use one of my favorite trees here, the horse chestnut. So I want these to be in here. We're going to get them right in between there. And I'm going to turn on prop and tree anarchy before I place them. So then this comes all the way across like that. Just as a nice little addition here. There we are. So now I feel like this is quite nice. We need more goods here. Do they need an upgrade on cargo? No, I mean cargo service. We're still getting that cargo capacity. Why is that not getting delivered? It should be. That's all in this area. We have that. It's just not getting delivered because we don't have any of the goods. Also, these are not getting replaced. We want to make sure that these are all residential in here now. Same thing over here. This should all be residential at this point. And that should help because we'll have a higher density of residential in. These are commercial as well. Let's take those out. I think it's zoned residential, yep. Okay, but I am really happy with how this turned out. So next week we will work on my area, Sunset Harbor. Unemployment is still much lower than I hoped we would be at, but we have definitely made progress on filling out more of this area, and I'm quite happy. So be sure to check out the other videos in the playlist. They are linked now if my video is not out yet. Otherwise, my video will show on the screen and you can just click on that for the next one. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Take care.